in 3, 2, 1. So final map then here at Quake Live Championships, Global Challenge, sorry, at Dubai. And Cooler, wow, takes the railgun but gets pushed away. Now Cooler actually does hit a really important railgun there. Had he not hit that versus Noctis, he could have chased, but Noctis is in pretty good position. The only problem he's got is if Cooler makes his way around the bottom towards, or middle towards the red armor, and that would probably, this could hurt Noctis a lot.
Well, it's force Cooler back, but that rail will do the most amount of damage there. Noctis trying to get the hits as his mega health does become available. Noctis, surely his rocket jumped his way out of there. Yeah, he has. He's going to get himself a railgun as well. This will be important now to see who starts hitting the most.
That was a big rocket.
Yeah.
That was a 100-point rocket, so... Oh, and he's hit a nice railgun as well. Only problem Noctis still has is he's got no items on this map to pick up, so there we go. There comes the kill from Cooler, and now this is going to be so dangerous for Noctis. He's in a hard, you know, between a rock and a hard place right now, because that fight was nice for Cooler to pick, you know, not just for, oh, I'll take the shards, then I'll get yellow armor, then I'm up to 75 at least. And now, because he's given up that, he's given up the red, he's given up the mega, and there's a good 20 seconds of fight time. And the problem with this situation is that Noctis doesn't have a railgun as well. So even if Cooler goes up here, he's probably going to pick up the kill, but he will sacrifice a lot of armor doing so. But every single frag he gets, I don't think he's concerned about how much armor he has at the end of it, knowing that the item timings are spawning, you know, anywhere within 10 seconds of the kill, because it's not enough time for your opponent to pick up a weapon or armor and get to that item. So it was a good decision to go out that rocket launcher jump pad and then actually pick up the kill. And that rocket's going to hurt. And, you know, when I see a situation like this on DM6, sometimes I can say it's over. I know it's not, but it might feel for Noctis that it is. We have to see what he can do. Well, it's important he's got a railgun.
Yeah, that's the one thing that may just get him back at this point. 2.5 minutes already in this final map of this best of 5 series.
Oh my god. This is horrible because Noctis got forced away into the room that he cannot challenge. He cannot challenge RA because he didn't have enough health. Oh, Jesus Christ, Cooler is good. That was amazing because normally someone would have waited for the red armor. Cooler knew because he forced him to the red and then he didn't take the red. He was probably rushing to the yellow. And Cooler knew. He just said, well, you know, I know what you're doing. And turned up with a railgun, and that one railgun got the kill. And again, punishing him. Honestly, you know, this is such a smart Cooler right now. And I think this is could be his game. Nice LG from Noctis, and actually that's a great in for Noctis. He's really made himself a good situation here. If he could hit a good rocket, that was a pretty successful one. He now needs to get himself armor though, and also more guns. And Cooler is going to deny that armor, and that's a big deal. That's a huge deal.
Yep, yellow armor going to Cooler here. Let's have a look at what Noctis can do. He's got 100 health, no armor at the moment. That red will be up. Shards are pretty much all Noctis has to work on here, but he is going to challenge now for this mega. And actually, Cooler's nowhere to be seen. Cooler's setting up that long shot once again towards the yellow armor, and both of them missing.
Cooler missed such an easy shot there, and that shot would have actually taken a lot of the armor away from Noctis. And, well, you know, now Noctis sits really healthy, sorry, with his health it would have taken away as he took Mega previously. So this is Noctis' best chance to fight. And oh, that's a pretty bad rocket to get hit by. He did get the RA though, I think actually it would have been Cooler. Yeah, and Noctis is down to 10 HP, Cooler down to 22. Don't want to say that too loud. And Cooler, if he loses this Mega, Noctis has to be careful. Picks it up just in time, could go, but he's got 80 HP. That means one railgun could finish him. He needs to get this red armor, but brilliant play from Noctis. He's actually gotten in on this map, and he's only going to have a few chances, and this is the one he's got to make happen. He's got enough LG ammo, and there comes the kill, and that's massive because denying that LG off the start, taking these shards, everything that he's doing right now is very important to control of this map. He's allowed Cooler to get a railgun. The problem with this situation is that Cooler will probably sit mid-level and decide where he wants to go, either RA or Mega. So, yeah, there he was, mid-level. And now, but taking a shot from there, it means that Noctis could probably win this fight, and no, that's it. That was a, you know, Noctis knew he was going to be mid-level with a railgun, because then he can separate the map if he hits you once, and that was a big move, and Noctis will almost pick up the kill, and wow. Cooler wins that LG fight. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Good counter kill.
Yeah, good counter there from Noctis, who comes flying in with the rockets. We'll now wait out on this red armor to spawn. Let's see how fast he gets himself over towards this mega health area. Cooler's up high, spamming the rockets down. Noctis waits for that mega to spawn, which he does, and he's taken alongside the yellow armor. So all 3 power-ups there for Noctis. Let's see if he can turn this into a kill. He's 3 points behind. Cooler was down low. Noctis thinks he may have pulled a little stunt there to try and force Cooler around, but he won't. He'll get in there, get the red, and we'll now have a look towards yellow as well.
I think he saw him as well, so Noctis actually could be moving in for a kill, and he's looking for a shot above. Not going to happen now. He will collect the mega, but Cooler was actually just playing a little bit of hide and seek. He doesn't want to be seen in this situation. He's now got himself enough armor to make something happen. Noctis probably needs to go back towards the red. Cooler is at the pillars once again though. That's where he's at. That's where Cooler Noctis needs to figure this out. Cooler not figured it out.
Waiting.
Yeah,
there he is.
This is could be really bad for Cooler though, and that's a huge prediction from Noctis. There comes one railgun shot, and well, Cooler's going to have a hard time leaving that room. He might leave high, but Noctis, you know, lucky for Cooler, the Meg RA was spawning, but that's still good for Noctis. That's going to be a kill surely, and there it is. And that's going to bring us into a 2-point game. 3 minutes on the clock, very doable to come back. Oh, he's going to have to rocket jump out. Get out of there. Oh, okay, spam rockets. Wow, that is ballsy. How would he, that's impressive that he knew that rocket was so strong, because that could have just been a very weak rocket hit, but well done from Noctis. Really, really good move. 1-point game.
Well, Noctis now waiting here for that, for that red armor. Cooler will drop down, does take it in front of him, but took a bit of damage from Noctis as well. There go the rockets again. Cooler's going to go aggressive. Noctis got lots of health, but no armor, but he'll bring him through, and Noctis will tie us up here. Don't forget, this is the final map in this quarter-final game. The winner of this one will move through to the semi-final. Here comes Noctis again. Great rocket from Cooler. Looking to finish off with machine gun, but Noctis will back away. And they'll look maybe for this next little battle here for the mega health. Cooler had been down for the yellow armor. Noctis is on the mega, which he does pick up. Cooler actually switching out between the rockets and the shaft there, and he does manage to get himself the kill, but he's low, and Noctis knows it as he jumps down with a plasma, and again we're tied up. Real interesting last couple of minutes incoming here in this one. Yeah. Noctis is maybe the man that can pull through now.
Noctis slightly now he's in an advantage armor-wise. It's important what weapons Cooler's got. Cooler's only got a rocket launcher and LG, so if he picks this mega up, they are really evenly stacked. Railgun could be a nice advantage to one of these players. Cooler, though, will want to back towards the yellow armor soon, I'm sure. Noctis did pick up the railgun. If Cooler gets the yellow armor, he's actually probably an advantage health and armor. But at the same time, Noctis has that advantage weapon, the railgun, and he's going to want to use it, and he already knows what he's doing right now. He's looking for the railgun shot. If he hits it, he's probably looking to take the next kill. If he misses it, then he's got a lot of work to do. Yeah, Noctis is still good though, but this is such an even fight. If they go LG versus LG, any one of them could win here.
Noctis has got the position on Cooler there. Control. Now has that mega. He's got a nice big stack. 1 minute to go. 50 seconds and counting even. Cooler will take shards. Noctis has heard him. He's going to go running round. And the same from Cooler. Ring around the roses there. Now the red armor is collected by Noctis. Cooler again is settled down and waiting. That yellow armor on its platform. Here comes Noctis from above. He's in, but there's some good rockets there from Cooler. And Noctis has to back away there. He can't afford to push any harder. And we now have 20 seconds remaining on this clock. Noctis has spotted Cooler.
Some of the most crazy rockets I've seen there in this tournament from Cooler to kind of nullify that situation. He was in a really bad place and then he played amazingly. Cooler, though, still doesn't have a railgun. You've got to bear that in mind. So Noctis can still use this long-range advantage, but he's got to be careful because he knows that Cooler will be at the yellow armor area, so he probably doesn't want to go there. He's probably just looking for the overtime. Once he gets it, he just wants to get the red armor, and once he gets that, he needs to hold strong on Mega. Cooler's got 2 minutes to play with, and Cooler has actually worked up enough armor through yellow and shards to pick another rocket fight, and that's what he's doing. He's hiding with Rocket, and he's waiting for Noctis. He's the one that can hear Noctis run around the map. Noctis can't hear him, and that's a big thing for Cooler. That's his advantage right now.
Well, Noctis now knows where Cooler is after he just popped that jump pad, and he's up above him, although he didn't actually think that he was still hiding up there. Good rocket from Cooler. Noctis is going to drop down. He does take that red armor. Where will Cooler go next? Noctis
Cooler should have heard that rocket jump, and that's interesting that he went for yellow, because that railgun will actually be quite devastating to his stack right now, and especially since that Noctis will be able to get onto that Mega, and he will do so. That was pretty lucky. Had he have been slower, Cooler could have gone out, and this is a risky move, and once again Cooler's rockets are gonna send Noctis away, but he is the one in control. That red armor is important to him, and Cooler still doesn't have that railgun, just playing with rockets here and playing amazing with them, if I do say so, but he's got yellow armor available.
There is the yellow pickup. Noctis has heard it and he's waiting again on that mid-level. He's going to look to surprise Cooler here. Does land the one rocket. And this is where Noctis might have to shut things out after this mega pickup is 200, 100.
This is really difficult for Cooler right now because Noctis got he's got a full stack and Cooler hasn't, and Cooler's doing the same tactic. If we switch over to him quickly, here he is. Here's his opponent. Wants him to drop down to land a good rocket, doesn't do so. But one important thing about that situation is that Noctis has taken away that yellow, and that's a big rocket. It actually scared Cooler enough to make him rocket jump up. This is important though, because right now, yeah, that's huge. He's got in on the red armor, and that's a massive turn of events, because if he gets back to the yellow when Noctis goes to the red, because Noctis would have probably gone to the red for a second, then he would have been out of position, and he's currently behind Cooler on kind of traveling time, so Cooler maybe could have got in on that yellow, but Noctis will in fact take it, but Cooler will now set up at the red, possibly? No, playing it slowly and defensively. He's playing the same tactic, and it's working for him so far. Noctis is unable to lock down a kill, but honestly, if Noctis just walks into a room and hits one good rocket, that could be the end of Cooler. But once again, it's Cooler who hits the good rocket.
So again, Noctis will collect the Mega. The yellow on its spawn point. Noctis has spotted Cooler and actually landed a hit there with that rocket. Let's have a look where Cooler's gone. Don't want to say too much, but you guys can see everything that's going on there.
This is interesting.
We've got 1 minute to go. There's Cooler. He's spotted one. He's going to get hit there with the rail. Does land the rocket of his own. Drops down. And, well, that was nicely calculated. But here comes Noctis with the rockets. Yep. Cooler will go down by 1. He's still got 50 seconds, though. 7-6 the score. But there's the mega pickup. And Noctis looking good now.
And that's weird because Noctis most of the time has been rocket jumping out of RA, and that's one of the first times that he actually dropped round to go a long distance. There comes the second kill, and now into the last 30 seconds, Cooler needs to make 2. He says GG, he played every card he had. He was very unlucky, but great play from Noctis, brilliant stuff.
Certainly was, and these last 20 seconds are just Cooler running around there. Rails from Noctis over by that area, and Noctis, you know, has given us a great game in those last couple of minutes of normal time and the first 3.5 minutes of the overtime as well. Absolutely gripping stuff, but this game will end in favor of Noctis 10-6, and he'll beat Cooler to move through into the next round, the semi-finals here at the Intel Extreme Masters.